Hello, my name is Jerry Diarte, and thank you for tuning in to this episode of Hawthorne Youth Summer Clinics. So we'll be touching up on 3 different areas of dribbling fundamentals. The first of which is going to be warming up with the basketball before you actually start to dribble. The second is going to be crossing the ball over from side to side. And the third is going to be different drills that you can do to improve your ball handling skills. So for the first activity that we're going to be working on is warming up with the basketball prior to your dribbling drills. What you want to do is we're going to be working a lot with our finger pads. The finger pads are these areas in between your knuckles and the fingertips that you're going to be using to finesse the ball. And what you want to do is move the ball back and forth simultaneously between your hands and fingers. The second is going to be slapping the ball, so you get that feel for the ball. And the third is pounding the ball in place, so just taking those nice strong dribbles to get familiar with the feel of the basketball. The second activity is going to be working with crossovers, in which we're going to be dribbling the ball back and forth from one side to the other. And the third one is going to be working with specific drills like cones, toys, or tennis balls that you can use to improve your ball handling skills. So for this first activity, we're going to be warming up using our finger pads. And to help us demonstrate, we have Kiara, Andy, and Candy to show you guys how to properly maneuver the ball with your finger pads. What you want to start off by doing is by holding the ball out in front of you and locking your elbows in place. And then you want to move the ball back and forth between your fingers to warm up. Make sure that you guys count to 10 in order to get this down. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. After that, we're going to go above our head and also do 10 seconds. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And this next activity that we're going to be working on is actually slapping and getting control of the ball. So what you want to do is just hold the ball out in front of you and then just slap the ball with both hands simultaneously for 10 seconds. Ready, guys? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay? And the next activity we're doing is actually pounding the ball. So if you're right-handed, you're going to want to pound on your right-hand side. If you're left-handed, make sure you pound on the left-hand side. So we're going to do 10 ball pounds. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. For the next activity we're going to be working on is actually going to be our crossovers. So we're going to be moving the ball from side to side while maintaining our knees nice and leveled. Ready, guys? So you're going to bend your knees. Okay, now go 10 dribbles side to side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. For this next drill, we're going to be using these cones to work on our crossing over and our ball handling skills. So we have Andy here to demonstrate. We're going to start off in the triple thread stance, and then we're going to take a dribble to the left to start off. So you're going to want to plant your foot, cross over to the right, plant that outside foot, cross over to the left, plant the outside foot, cross over to the right, plant that right foot, cross over to the left. Good job. Go. Start at the left, plant that foot, get it underneath the knees, plant that foot, cross over, plant that foot, cross over, plant that foot, cross over. So for this next activity, we're going to be using these household toys to help your little ones learn how to dribble the basketball. The thing that we have here, we're going to have place the toys down on the ground, and we're going to give your child a starting point where they're going to be dribbling the basketball while maintaining their heads up towards the toys. As they pick up the toys, they're going to work on their hand and eye coordination. They got to maintain the dribble, pick up the toy at the same time, dribble back to their starting location, and that should give them a good emphasis on how to work on the ball handling and maintain hand and eye coordination. So let's get started. Go. Keep that dribble, eyes up. Check the toys, bend down, keep that dribble, good job. Now walk backwards to your starting location. You put the toy down, maintain that dribble, same thing again. Dribble up, eyes on your target, bend down, keep that dribble, dribble back in place. Set the toy down, then go grab the last one. Eyes on your target, maintain your dribble, dribble back in place. Good job. So for this next activity, you're gonna need any type of bouncing ball. In this case, we have racket or handballs. And then we're gonna be having our demonstrator, Kendi, dribble the basketball with her strong hand, which is the right side. And then with her off hand, she's gonna focus on catching the handball. And she'll be doing that simultaneously so that she can be working on her hand and eye coordination while she's dribbling. So now let's get started. Start off our feet, shoulder length apart, slightly bend our knees, keep our back straight. And then when you dribble the ball, make sure that the ball does not pass your waistline. So as you start to dribble, I'm gonna pass the ball to her and she's gonna have to catch it with her off hand. And just pass it back to me. And you can just do that simultaneously, just passing the ball back and forth. Sometimes you can move the ball off aside so that they can dribble to it. It all depends on the level of skill of the person who's doing the drill. Now, if your child is an experienced dribbler, you can go ahead and have them switch hands. Good job. Well, that about wraps it up, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. My name is Jerry Diarte. Make sure you guys catch us up next time so that we can show you how to properly pass the ball.